What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. And once again, this is, I'm just gonna say, by the way, that welcome back for another video, by the way. And oh, I mean yes, welcome, and I'd say welcome back for another video, actually. So before anyone does say is that this is going to be coming from me exactly on the 5th channel, by the way. And my name is Golden Devin-Foxy remastered, by the way. But hold on a minute, the next name is going to actually be changed to Devin-Foxy remastered again. So that's probably why the next name is going to be changed anyway after this. So as I said before, it's going to be changed anyway. So just want to give you guys a bit of a heads up, by the way, that the new name is going to be definitely be officially changed to Devin-Foxy remastered again. So that's all I want to let you guys know about, by the way, that the next name is going to definitely get changed anyway. And let's just say whatever the next name is going to get changed, by the way, it's going to definitely come down to either A, live streams, or B, reaction videos, or whatever exactly on the main other topic questions exactly that we'll have in store, by the way. But let me just let you guys know for advice, by the way, that yes, the new name, like I said right now, is going to get changed pretty soon, and it may, will, and shall get changed, by the way. Just want to give you guys a heads up temporarily, by the way, is that yes, the name will be officially changed, and the name will definitely be qualified and will be changed to is Devin-Foxy Remastered again. But right now, like I said, only one reaction video that can actually change the name. That I'll actually officially change the name, but for now we're going to have to stick with Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, by the way, before I say the next name's going to be changed, but this is not important right now. What really actually is important that we're going to be talking about is NFL, which means football is back, everyone. Football has definitely returned and definitely came back, which means, oh, it's going to be a very interesting field day. And oh, it's going to be a very, and I mean so very interesting day, which is that, yes, football, by the way, is definitely back and definitely is back for the run and definitely here, by the way, folks, which means, yep, football is back, everyone, and NFL is also back as well. But, it's been like a long freaking time, and it's been a long, exhausting time to wait exactly, but the wait is over, everyone. The wait is actually over. So, before I say anything, by the way, or should I say before we do officially get started, by the way, is I want you guys to know, by the way, for another heads up, by the way, is here I'm going to mention to you guys is that, I'm actually looking forward for NFL. I'm looking forward to know how the whole thing's going to get interesting, by the way. So, as I can tell you guys and let you guys know, by the way, that this is going to be very, very interesting, by the way. And I mean, oh, I definitely mean very interesting. And, before I do say something that we'll definitely get straight into, by the way, is that, as of right now, pretty much how NFL is going, by the way, that, NFL is doing pretty much hopefully to do amazing, I guess. But hopefully they'll continue, I guess. But we'll see what happens. But the only thing I do want to say before we get started, by the way, is that, Mario and Luigi and Bowser are looking forward for NFL pretty much to get all that started, which, seriously, it's going to get really interesting that, yep, Mario's Colts, by the way, of his main first favorite team is definitely coming back as well, which is also going to be another interesting run, exactly another interesting start. And of course, Luigi's Detroit Lions, which is definitely Luigi's favorite team, is Detroit Lions. But, it's going to be pretty interesting how that's going to go right there exactly. But, we'll see what happens there. And of course, finally, Bowser's team, the Buffalo Bills. Yep, Buffalo Bills. Yep, that's right, Buffalo Bills. But anyway, so before we do say that, by the way, is that I'm actually kind of looking forward to what you guys think, by the way, of, Mario, Luigi, and Bowser's favorite teams exactly. So if you guys can tell me in the comments, by the way, who you guys think who's going to probably, like, oh, try better this time exactly? Is it Mario's team, or Luigi's team, or Bowser's team? I'm referring to Indiana, Detroit, and Buffalo. I'm referring to those three exactly. So if you guys can tell me in the comments to let me know, then feel free again to definitely just tell me in the comments, by the way, and see what happens by any chance. So we'll kind of see what that happens anyway. But, just want to give you guys a heads up exactly, and just for an update, by the way, that, well, it's going to be pretty interesting. And I'll be honest with you guys, by the way, right now, is that, it's going to be very, absolutely, once again, very, absolutely interesting indeed. So, if you guys, like I said, definitely enjoy this interesting conversation that, NFL is back, that yes, it actually has came back, and, you know, it definitely came back. And also, here's the other reasons before, we'll see what happens, by the way. And I do actually intend to plan to make more reaction videos coming soon, by the way, that I'm actually cooking up some more reaction videos. That's going to be only on this channel, by the way. That is only on this 5th channel, by the way. That I'm actually kind of looking forward to find some interesting reactions and see what I can find, by the way. And, well, just kind of find some reaction videos to kind of take a look, by the way. But we're just gonna have to kind of see, by the way. And speaking about that right now, by the way, is that, we'll see what happens. We'll see where this goes. And, I do intend to find more reaction videos pretty much exactly on this 5th channel, by the way. And, I do intend to actually make more live streams, by the way, on this channel as well. To make some live streams, by the way. And, just try to get that all done and get that completely out of the way. Which, like I said, it's going to definitely be the Indiana Colts, by the way. That's going first, by the way. That's Mario's favorite team. Of course, second will definitely be Luigi's favorite team, Detroit Lions. And finally, Bowser's, of course, is Buffalo Bills. So there's going to be like every single 2 parts in every single one, like, which, it's going to probably be most of all that, by the way. But even interesting and even better. So if you guys are actually looking forward for all that actually being on this 5th channel, then yeah, it definitely, like I said, has came back, and definitely had came back. So as I said beforehand, is I hope that you guys enjoy this video. And remember now that my name, of course, currently is, that my name is, here of right now, that my am, of course, is, Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, by the way. I'll see you guys later. And of course, as a Seahawks and a Texans fan, I'm going to be very excited for NFL coming back, which even though the preseasons are going to go first than regular seasons, which we all understand that point anyway, but I guess we're just going to have to kind of find out and see what happens, by the way, since, well, either way exactly, we're just going to have to kind of see what happens. But, as I said beforehand, I have not mentioned about live streams yet, but I may try to mention and briefly jump to the live streams thing if I ever will exactly mention about that anyway. And what Mario's reaction was that, Mario, by the way, him honestly, for me right now, what I can say that for Mario, by the way, is I think for him, he actually did say and spoke a little bit about, about his favorite team, Indiana Colts, by the way, when he was talking about, like, the Indiana Colts, by the way, for a reason. He was talking about them exactly, hopefully trying to actually do a bit better and try to catch up a little bit better for the Indiana Colts to actually ever succeed at some point. But, that's what Mario's reaction was about. And for Luigi's reaction, I think he probably would say for Detroit Lions, probably he'd say for the Detroit Lions, by the way, by chance, is that I think for what Luigi said, by the way, for Detroit, but probably is that, I think he said that the team will probably do somewhere all right at somewhere in the middle, but hopefully we'll see what Luigi can do and see he outlasts to see what was going to go on anyway. And finally, for Bowser's Buffalo Bills, Bowser's Bills, by the way, for him exactly, he just wants to pretty much, hopefully wants the Buffalo Bills to definitely succeed, by the way, and definitely win, which that's probably why Bowser had to choose Buffalo Bills to try to win exactly, which I'll be honest with you, by the way, yes, that's actually pretty true, by the way, which I'm not actually going to lie, by the way. it's going to be pretty interesting to kind of hear from a little bit of an interesting notice a little bit by saying is like, oh, we're going to have to kind of see what happens anyway and see where this goes otherwise. But, we'll see what happens otherwise. But that being said, hopefully you guys again enjoy this interesting video and interesting topic. So, this being said, I'm tired. Freaking tired. But anyway, that being said, anyway, I'm still gonna say that, well, this video, like I said, is definitely a mention to you guys that, yep, NFL is definitely back, and this is like a good thing for everyone to kind of notice about that, by the way, that, something good's about to kind of happen a little bit, that Mario and Luigi and Bowser are looking forward to definitely enjoy more of NFL again and finally get more of that going exactly, and just see where this all goes anyway from prosperity of respect exactly at least, but we'll see what happens. But as of now, hopefully you guys, like I said, enjoyed this video, and this is Golden Devin-Foxy remastered again, by the way. We'll see you guys later, and don't forget about the reaction videos, everyone, that I will do a few reaction videos, and then of course I'll mention about the next name being updated, by the way, that the next name will be clarified and will be changed, by the way, that the next name will, like I said, get changed anyway, and it will be changed to be notified. So that's probably what I would say, and that's just what I'm going to talk to you guys about. So this being said, otherwise, thank you guys again for being patient. I really again say I appreciate that from most likely from more people. I appreciate that very much likely. So thank you. This being said, thank you for watching. As always, that this is Golden Devin-Foxy remastered again here, and I will, like I said, see you guys later. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome time. And of course, have an amazing day. And I will see you guys later and out this time. And I'll see you later. And goodbye, everyone. Take care. Sign out. Peace out. And sign off. And see you guys later and next time. Goodbye, everyone. And see you later.